So now we need to look at intercepts of a rational function. Remember that y-intercepts are where it crosses the y-axis. So there, your x-coordinate would equal 0. It looks like 0, comma, some number, right? X-intercepts happen when you cross the x-axis, so the y-coordinate is 0, right? So a number, comma, 0. So what you do to find x and y-intercepts is for like a y-intercept, you plug in x equals 0 and find that y. When you want an x-intercept, you plug in y equals 0 and find that x. All right? So here's what we need to do. Plug in, let's see, we'll do y-intercept first. Plug in x equals 0. Okay. G of 0 equals 0 plus 0 minus 3, 0 minus 1, and I get negative 3. Great, that's the y-coordinate of the y-intercept. 0, negative 3 is your y-intercept. Don't forget to write your intercepts as points, right? How about an x-intercept? Plug in y equals 0, right? So you're setting this equal to 0. To get a fraction equal to 0, we said that 0 over 0 was undefined. That was probably a hole there. A number divided by 0, that was a vertical asymptote. That's not an x-intercept. You want 0 divided by a number. So like 0 over 7, 0 over 52, 0 over negative 118. Those are all equal to 0 as a y-coordinate. Okay, so what we get here is that I really just care about when the top is equal to 0, right? But you have to be a little bit careful because we also had places where the top was equal to 0, but the bottom was also equal to 0. Any 0 over 0 cases were actually holes. I want a number divided by 0. So I look at this factored form, g of x equals, this was like x plus 3 and x minus 1, I believe. And then this was x minus 1, x plus 1, right? We said these were out because they were a hole, so really the only other value I can plug in here, I look back over here and this is the only way I can make the top only equal to 0. Okay, so I'm looking for factors that are only on the top, and so the x value that would be the 0 of that factor would be x equals negative 3. So negative 3 comma 0 ends up being our x-intercept. Okay. Now again, like I said, be careful, be careful, be careful, because some people will only factor the top and not worry about if there's any holes in there. Okay. It just so happened that our x and y-intercepts were both negative 3. Kind of cool. Second example, k of x here. Let's just do that factoring right away so we're not confused. This was x plus 4, x minus 2, x minus 5, x plus 2, right? So here there were no holes, so we're not looking for anything crazy, right? Y-intercept, plug in 0. K of 0 equals, I can really plug it into either one. If I plugged it into the non-factored one, I would get 0 minus, or 0 plus 0 minus 8, and 0 minus 0 plus, oh no, minus 10. Okay, so I get positive 4/5 because the negative over negative cancel each other out, right? If I did it in the other one, 0 plus 4, that's 4. 0 minus 2, that's negative 2. 0 minus 5, and 0 plus 2, right? I get negative 8 over negative 10. Same thing, I get 4/5. It really doesn't matter which one you plug it into for the y-intercept because you should be getting the same thing. It's still equivalent. So my y-intercept is 0, 4/5. Okay, my x-intercept, again, is what we want, is to look at when the top only is equal to 0. 0 over a number. Okay, we want a y-coordinate of 0, meaning 0 over a number. So that happens at these two factors right here. We're looking for those two guys right here. So at negative 4, comma 0, and 2, comma 0, those are our x-intercepts, because we know we have a y-coordinate of 0. Okay, x-intercepts. This one was a y-intercept.